Hey guys, welcome to or back to my channel. I have been looking forward to doing this video for a little while now. I didn't want to say anything until it was actually time to post. I didn't want to do any spoilers or anything. Sometimes I will do a little spoiler here and there on my channel posts, but for this one, I really just wanted to like dive right in. I'm wearing my new Poppy shirt today. I just have to show you guys because I just opened this up out of the mail and it's sick. So anyway, some of you guys might be surprised that I'm doing this, especially after the 2 videos that I made about this subject. But to be fair to myself, I did say that I kind of wanted it, but I couldn't really justify the price, so I wasn't super planning on it. But let me put her over here. Isn't she cute? Fuck, she's so cute. Anyway, I was apprehensive about this because of the price. I have it literally right here. And because of the price, I was apprehensive. But on the Portals Parfum store, there was recently a 30% off sale. And I was just curious. I was like, okay, what if I add the collection to my cart and just see how much it is with the discount? And in total, I'll put like my receipt right here, but I think in total I ended up getting about $103 off because of the 30% discount and the free shipping if you spent over a certain amount. And I was like, well, I'm probably never gonna get it for a cheaper price, and I'm just curious to see this and have it in my collection because, as you all know, I'm a collector. And like I said, I remember what I said in those videos, and that I wanted it, kind of, but I couldn't really justify the price, and that I also wasn't super thrilled with the design. I don't know, I still have mixed feelings on the design, but because I got such a good discount on it, I decided to just pull the trigger and go ahead and do it. So, boom, I have it. So it's in a huge ass box. It's in a really big box. I know the statue itself is supposed to be like 12 inches long, so I just think this will be really interesting. All right. Oh, I tried to throw it at your face and I missed. Sorry. So I pulled the tape off, and we're gonna be pulling out the Portals Parfum collection. And I am prepared. So we're gonna be smelling the 4 different fragrances in this collection. And typically, like, I know when you go to like an Ulta or anywhere that sells perfumes, they usually have like coffee beans so that you can like smell the fragrance and be like, okay, and then you can like kind of cleanse your palette, so to speak, with some coffee beans and then smell a different fragrance. So I'm gonna be I am gonna be smelling, but I'm gonna be spraying the fragrances on some little pieces of paper I have in this little grocery list notepad, and then cleansing my palette with my ground coffee that I have. So anyway, let's pull it out. This is a huge box. This is like way different than most of my unboxings because I usually do like vinyl and stuff. But here we go. Oh my gosh, okay. So there's the big giant tin in there. This is crazy. All right, let me try to pull this out. Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Okay. So there's the big old giant box. Wow. All right. And it's sitting in a little plastic bag. So let's get that off of there. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So here we got the tin with, oh, okay. Anyway, here's the tin without that plastic on there. Actually pretty cool, if I do say so myself. And then on the back, it has some descriptions and stuff of each fragrance inside this collection. So that's pretty interesting. And so I'm not a parfum, anything expert, but a lot of people were thinking, oh, they're just going to be a straight up parfum, which I guess is stronger than perfume. But these are Eau de Parfum, which are, that's not just a straight up parfum from what I understand, because a lot of the perfumes that I have, like a lot of the Ariana Grande ones I have, are Eau de Parfum, which I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, but apparently that's just not a straight up parfum as most people were thinking, despite the name of the website and the Instagram page. So I'll probably have to look a little more into that. I probably should have before this video started, but I was too excited. I literally got home from work, got ready, and here we are. And I don't know, I think I'm kind of slaying right now. Do you guys like my bow? My little, you can't see the charm. It has Kuromi on it. So did you guys vote for the Sanrio ranking for 2025? Because I did, and I voted for Kuromi, Usahana, and Gudetama. So just saying. Anyway. Okay. I don't know how to feel. Okay, let's pop this off. Oh my god. I see her little eyelashes poking out, looking at me right now. Girl, we're twins. Okay, how do I pull her out? I know you guys can see the top of her head. How do I pull her out? Hold on. Give me a second to get my bearings. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. Oh wow, yeah, she is super... Okay, well there's her face and her ears. Oh my... I don't like the way she's looking at me. So it comes in the tin like this, packaged for shipping, presumably. And then, you know, this is just hollow aluminum or something. Let's put that over there. I forgot to get scissors. There's tape on this. Oh shit, okay. 1 second. Okay, I got some scissors. So I'm gonna cut it. Look at my scissor skills. So good at using scissors, guys. Okay, cut it like that. And then, oh, yeah, here we go. Oh, okay. There it goes, dude. Oh my gosh. I have seen so many people with this online that to hold it in person is like, I'm like, it's just weird to have it in person. Okay, so let me examine this really quick. Oh my, okay. So, I mean, to me, just looking at her face and like looking at all the little features and stuff, it looks a little better than maybe some of the first ones that were being shipped out on the first batch, because I know this is a restock. Like, I remember there being some, like, I'm gonna get up close shots, but she has little hearts on her cheeks. There was like some asymmetry there where like one would be higher than the other, and like her little accent on her lips here was kind of out of place on some that I was seeing on the first batch, just on the first batch. And her hairline up here being like kind of raised, like you could see a gap in between the hairline and the forehead. Wow. This is something else, man. Oh, she's something. Okay. So there's some tape here holding the top on. Now it's stuck to me. Help, help. I need a trusted adult. I could get that. Okay, this one is on there better. Let me peel this off. I cut it off, but it wanted to, like I said, break into a million pieces, so that's fun. That's fun. I always love that. So with the tape off, we're gonna open it in just a second. I do notice some details like the little earrings on the ears can move around a little bit. And there's a lot of detail on the base. I would consider this to be kind of like the base, right? I don't know if that's just me. And then there's a family photo. All right, let's, oh, okay. Oh, okay, so she pops off like that. Let me put her down there, and with care so she doesn't come and kill me in the night. So I don't know if this is how it's supposed to look all the time, but there is some foam in here and we can see the 4 vials of perfume. Kind of pull, okay, so this is just for shipping. There it is. Wow, so interesting. Okay, cool. Wow. I didn't really think I'd get to really see this in person. I wasn't planning on it. It was just because of that fucking 30% off sale. They got me. They got me. They did. Wow. Hold on, I'm gonna sneeze, maybe. Okay, so let's start looking at these. I'm just gonna pull one of them out. Oh, that was violent. That might have been my fault. Wow, okay, so here is the first one. This is Earthly Abundance, the green one. I don't know if I should pull them all out first and then smell them, or if I should pull them out one at a time and smell them. You know what? Yeah, let's pull them out one at a time and smell them. So this is Earthly Abundance. Oh, there it goes. I'm trying to get one of my little pieces of paper ready. I never thought I was gonna have this. Oh my God. I'm just kind of like in shock that this is in my apartment right now. So I am kind of smelling some of my hair product right now. I straightened my hair before the video, so I am smelling a little bit of the product, the heat protectant that I put on it before I straightened it. So let me go ahead and like cleanse with the coffee real quick. That is coffee. Oh. Ooh. Okay. See, now like I said, I'm not a perfume or whatever expert, but this one smells like very clean. Like, and I also don't know all of like the different notes in these perfumes. So I don't know exactly what each one is supposed to smell like. I know that information is available on the website, but I kind of just wanted to smell it for myself. But this one smells like very clean. The Earthly Abundance. Or Earthly what? What was it? Holy shit. Earthly Abundance, yes it was. I lost the cap for a hot second. Don't make fun of me. It smells very clean. Like I'm getting notes of like lemony sort of smell. I don't know, but that's actually quite nice. I do like that. Like I wouldn't say it's like a lemon perfume, but I am getting a strong scent of like lemon, like clean. Oh, okay. No, I do like this. So I like this one, I think, yeah. I know my descriptions are not going to be very good. I can just tell you if I like it or not and like what I smell, but no, I think I like that one. So, okay, so Earthly Abundance is cool with me. I like this one. This is pretty good. Let me like, there we go, snap the cap back on. And really quick, I will talk about like the bottle. So this is for sure glass. Definitely this part where you see the liquid moving is glass. With this, ASMR. People were saying it was plastic. I'm not so sure. I can't really tell. It probably is. No, I think it is plastic. I think it might just be hollow and that's where we're getting this sound from. But, I mean, that's okay as long as, for me, as long as the perfume itself is in glass. That's really all that I would care about personally. So, Earthly Abundance. I liked this one. That was pretty good. Okay, cool. Well, that's good because I spent a lot of money. We'll see if I like the rest of them though, because that would be a tragedy if I hated the rest of them. So let's do the next one. Let's do Water of Intuition and see how we feel about that one. So here it is up close. Pretty cool. My hand is a weird shape. Don't look at that. Don't look at my hand. I have to cleanse with the coffee first. That's right. Ugh. It's very strong. It's a very strong coffee smell. All right, let's see this next one. Okay, I did just one spray for this one, and you gotta kind of let it aerate for a second. Oh, I'm already smelling it. Okay, so they're pretty strong. Okay. This one is sweet, and it's like very coconutty. I'm mainly just getting like coconut and vanilla. So it's sweet, coconut, vanilla. I would say for Water of Intuition, you could probably get a perfume or a body spray that smells like this from a lot of places. I mean, it smells great, don't get me wrong. It actually smells really nice. And coconut is not something that I usually go for. I'm not a coconut fan in general. I mean, the way it smells is fine, but like I don't eat coconut. I think it's gross. But I do enjoy the scent. I would wear this, which is good because I paid for it. So yeah, honestly, I feel like this one is pretty basic. Like it's just very like vanilla, coconut, sweet. Like there's really no other words I can use to describe it. But it is pleasant and it is nice. If you're into that sort of thing, then this might be your jam, honestly. I will wear it. I'll definitely wear at least the first two that I have tried. Yeah, I think this one's pretty good. That was 2 out of the 4 fragrances. I'm actually pleasantly surprised so far, especially by this one, I would say. I wasn't really sure what I was expecting from any of them. The one that I know that is the popular one is, what is it? Fiery Passion. I know that one is the one that the fans are like, fuck, we love it. So I'm looking forward to, maybe I'll do that one last. We'll do Air of Clarity next. Don't mind me just cleansing my nose palette with the coffee. Ugh, that is super strong. So I'm gonna pull out Air of Clarity. This is the yellow one, of course. Looks a little radioactive, I will say. Oh, okay. So let me just show you the cap real quick. Where it says, if you could even see that with the ring light, with my big Shrek hands, where it says Air of Clarity is like a little sticker, obviously, and it was kind of coming off. I pushed it back down, so hopefully it doesn't want to come up again. That would be lame. Okay, so let's spray. Let it aerate for a second. I mean, these are like, I can already smell it, but I mean, it's just because I'm kind of spraying it in my general area. Let me do another spray of this one, hold on. Ah! So, this one to me smells very similar. It's different, but it has coconut like the last one we just smelled. Again, not unpleasant, but I think it smells a little too similar to Water of Intuition. Like it definitely has some different aspects in there to it, but I'm getting like strong coconut again. And I did cleanse, I cleansed with the coffee. Let me do it again. Let me just do that again. Okay, yeah, I mean, it smells to me pretty similar to the Water of Intuition. Yeah, I'm not sure what I can really say about Air of Clarity, other than that it smells to me pretty similar to Water of Intuition. Okay. Well, I mean, everyone's nose is different, I suppose, so this might smell completely different to you than it does to me. It might not smell like Water of Intuition to you at all, but to me it kind of does. But it is different. It just smells kind of similar. Like these two, like, could have been the same thing, almost. Not quite, but in a way. Okay, anyway, Definitely all have been good so far. I have no complaints really, other than maybe the last two smelled a little too similar. They did have some different aspects, but let's move on to Fiery Passion, because this is the one that I know people were saying was like the best one in their opinion. Like a lot of people had that same opinion for this one, so let's see. And I gotta cleanse again with the coffee before I spray. There she is. That's like pretty much the same as the other ones, but like pinkish red, so that's cool. I can already smell it. Oh yeah, okay. Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I can see why people were saying this was like the favorite. Ooh, I really like that. Okay, hold on. Okay, give me a second. Very fruity. Definitely strawberry is what people were saying. I can smell that. And it's also kind of like tart, like a tart berry. Like it's sweet and it's a berry, but it's a little sour. Like, do you know, like, I like this. It almost kind of reminds me of like sour candy, like a sour strawberry candy. Ooh, okay. I just keep smelling it. No, this is nice. I really like this one. Wow, okay. Like, so for the other ones, I would say I probably wouldn't repurchase just because I feel like I could get those scents elsewhere. Like other perfumes maybe would smell similar. Maybe a little less with the Earthly Abundance, but with Fiery Passion, I've never smelled one that was quite like this before. I mean, I'm not really a frequent shopper at like Bath and Body Works or anything like that. There were some people that were saying these scents are like things you could get at Bath and Body Works, and it's like, well, okay, you know, it's always subjective, but I can honestly say with Fiery Passion, I've never smelled one quite like this before. Yeah, I can see why this is the fan favorite. This is my favorite out of the whole group. I would say, yeah, this one is pretty unique. I mean, at least for me personally. I don't really buy a lot of perfumes. My favorite ones are definitely the Ariana Grande perfumes. Not because I'm biased, just because like I literally love Ariana Grande, but I always smell before I buy, and hers have always been ones that I fall back on. Every time she releases a new one, I'm like, oh my god, it's better than the last one. So I don't really buy a whole lot of fragrances. The last big one that I purchased was Nosferatu by Heretic Parfums, and that one is pretty unique and not everyone would be down with it. I'm down with it. I love it. I also loved the movie. But after smelling all of these, they're all like they're all very pleasant and very nice. I would have to say my favorite of the four are Fiery Passion and Earthly Abundance. These are definitely it for me. Definitely the best out of the bunch, if you would have to ask for my opinion. But your nose palette or whatever might be different than mine. So I just put them all back in their little vessel here. If I had to be honest, I'm glad that I didn't pay full price for this, not because it's not cool or anything like that, but for the perfumes that I got, you know, I was pretty clear in the way that I thought two of them smelled a little too similar for me, which is not great. If you have like a 4 fragrance set, you want them all to be very unique and individual. Maybe I'm just weird and Water of Intuition and Air of Clarity smell super different and I just have a weird nose. I don't know. But to me, they smelled really similar, and that's kind of like points off if you had to ask me. From like the standpoint of this being a collection and what I think about the collection as a whole. When it comes to this like vessel they're in, this is really truly something else. I honestly don't know where I'm going to put her. I have a spot, I mean, I have a whole ass walk-in closet that you guys have seen in my videos before when I've done like concert vlogs and stuff, but even then my little dresser in there is already full of perfume, so I don't know. I could probably make some space for her, but I don't know. I may just have to store her in the tin when I'm not using the perfumes and just break it out when I want to use one. But also, with that being said, I will definitely be using all of them. I mean, for one, I paid for it, and two, they all smell nice. They're like, I didn't smell a single one from this collection that I thought was like gross or anything like that. It's just you and me, girl, against the world. Oh my god, this is, I never expected to have this. I keep like looking at it and I'm like, who the fuck? Who are you? Melanie? What? Okay. Okay, don't do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, just don't tip it. Don't tip it the other way like I just did. That was dumb. The little vials like wanted to slide right out of their holes. I mean, I think overall this is pretty cool. Would I have paid the full price? No, I wouldn't have. The $275 that this was going for on the website, no, I would not have paid for it. There's a reason I haven't made this video up until now. I only did it because of the 30% off sale, because literally I got like, I think including the free shipping, I got like $100 off. That's the only reason that I got it, was because of that sale. Otherwise, I would not have this right now. For $275, I don't really think it's worth it. Like I said, I just got it because of the sale. The price I paid for it, I feel like is pretty good. That price I would pay for this any day, to have this as a collector's item and to be able to have the fragrances all at once, all four at once, without having to buy them individually. But yeah, I don't know. That's like pretty much my thoughts here. It's cool. It's cool. But I wouldn't have paid the $275. I'm glad there was a sale. What am I gonna do with her now? I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be okay. Shh, it's okay. Alright guys, here are some up-close shots of the debut collection of the Portals perfumes. This is a really different video for me. I know I did one in the past where I smelled a perfume, but this was just entirely different. Sitting down and smelling 4 different perfumes at once and then trying to describe them, holy shit. I realized filming this video that I am really, really not good at that. I knew I was not going to be good at it, but I was even worse than I anticipated. But I mean, this is just what I had smelled firsthand. Everything I described is exactly what I was personally smelling. So don't knock it till you try it. I guess if you want to try any of these, then I would say go for it. If you think that it's going to be worth it for you, then I would say go for it. This was just like really, really harder than I anticipated, but anyway. So if you guys hung out with me today for this video, thank you so much for being here. I know this was like a random one and very unstructured, because I don't know how to review fragrances. I don't know how to do that. I just bought this item and made a video about it. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you guys again very soon. I do have some stuff coming up. I know Elita just released Hell Hill, and I have some Elita physical media and some jewelry to look at. I'm pretty much just waiting on the vinyl to come, and then I will do a video about it. So thank you so much. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.